Right everybody, we are at Cemex, local asphalt. So it's an asphalt plant this. It's not a concrete plant. So let's have a look, see if we can see anything that's interesting. Wade in, wade out. Just have a look in the car park, see what we can see. And then we'll, I think we're gonna have to go down the side of the road to video the rest of it. At first I thought it was a concrete plant, but it's definitely not. It's definitely asphalt. So they've got to have that looks like the heating mechanism down there. Happily there to heat up all the stone before it goes in the mix. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Oh, you know, under pressure but bearing up.
Good, that's good.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at your site.
Yeah, it's under maintenance at the minute, so...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. You see that bit there, the big round bit there, with the pipe going up and into the building? Yeah. Is that the heater for warming the stone up before it goes into the mix?
The one, yeah, that's a dryer.
All right. Can I just stand at your gate and have a look?
You're not really allowed through here without your full PPE on them, unfortunately.
Well, this is like...
It's through the gate, unfortunately.
All right. Okay. Can you just tell me a bit about it then, and then I'll go and have a walk through the...
I'm just the electrician who comes...
You're just the electrician?
Yeah. I can get the site manager who's coming up. Well, the site manager's off, but his assistant is up the top up there.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to know a bit more about it.
You've already seen one, haven't you?
I've seen it. Oh, I've done 700.
It's exactly the same
700
one at Sheffield that you did with Steve Taylor.
I did one at... can't remember. Dragon place. I don't like the Semtex place because, generally speaking, they tend to be quite nice at the Semtex place.
Yeah.
It's a Mexican company. Did you know that?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, it's under maintenance at the minute. So
how long you been closed?
Just today.
All right.
Do a few bits and bobs.
All right.
So I don't actually work for Cemex. I'm a contractor. This young man here, he works for Cemex.
He don't really do a lot, this one, eh?
He don't do a lot. I bet they call you Dusty, don't they?
I'm the only one that works, as you can see.
Yeah, well, yeah, his overalls are considerably cleaner than yours.
Like I say, I've seen you before.
Have you?
Yeah, he wants to know how it works, but he should know because he's been and seen Mr. Taylor.
Yeah, well, they're all different. They're all slightly different, aren't they?
Yeah, he's got like train trackers up.
Yeah, he's got a death belt.
Yeah, they've got railway lines at side and everything.
That one.
And they do concrete further down, and then they do
next door.
Yeah, and then other side of railway lines, it's EMR, the recycling plant.
Correct.
Yeah, done all of them. Yeah. So what are you doing at the moment to it then?
We're just maintenance today, just doing all
bits and pieces that need doing.
That need fixing. Yeah.
The irritating little bits that you can manage.
This is the irritating little bit here.
Oh, that's not very pleasant, is it?
Yeah, we like David.
I don't like it.
Well,
we don't like him because he buys food.
Well, you know when you work in a place like this, you've got to get used to a bit of ribbing, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because everybody ribs everybody, don't they?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Too much ribbing goes on here, though, isn't there?
No, too much.
No, I don't believe that for a second.
Is this the first site you've done today, then?
No, I've just been down to
Enver
Dark Road. Yeah, it's a massive site, isn't it?
Yeah. We had to take some stuff there. So.
You've had to take some stuff there.
Are you recording that?
Always recording, mate. Always recording. Is Gaff coming now?
He's Gaffer in. Oh no, he's fine. Yes.
He's all right, is he? Yeah. I did a recycling place in Breeden Concrete a couple of days ago in Nottingham. Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, yeah, it's not too far.
Yeah, that's not that. No, it's not that far from here. Yeah.
Near the flyover.
Yeah. I thought it was other side at sea. English Channel, Dunkirk.
Yeah, not that Dunkirk.
No, not that Dunkirk.
Here's Gaffer here, this one.
How you doing, mate?
I'm all right. He looks like a gaffer and all, doesn't he? He's got that air of authority about him. You know what I mean?
This is the first time he's ever been dirty. He's had them for 4 years, them overalls.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
4 years, look.
I can help you, mate.
I'm just...
Auditor.
I'm just walking around doing a bit of video in a different industrial sites, that's all.
Fair enough.
You know, nothing exciting. I know basically, as your mate here says, what's your name, mate?
I'm David.
As David says.
Yeah.
Work.
Oh, what, sorry?
Oak bar work.
Oak bar work. Yeah, he's just, we've just had a bit of a chat and he says, you should know how everything works. You've been to loads of these places.
Did
But
you
they're
have
all,
a chance to do Shire Oaks' workshop a couple of years ago?
yeah,
I remember you. We was the gangs on there doing it.
all
I
right.
can remember you coming up because you spoke to the big bloke with glasses. He was site manager.
There's that many.
Oh, blimey, I've done that many,
Yeah,
mate.
God, that's got to be now.
What site was it?
Shire Oaks at Worksop on
Yeah.
the big A57 island.
Right.
And we did all road and roundabouts and everything.
Oh,
and
right, yeah,
entrance
yeah.
into the new housing estate.
Asda.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up there, new fire station and everything.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah. Well, I'm from
Remember
Worksop.
that?
Yeah.
The only time that nothing gets done.
It's the only time what?
Nothing gets done.
I don't believe you.
You went to a site and know it's happening.
I don't believe you. I don't know. So that's, I take it where the chimney is your big heating element, is it?
That's your
that's-
heating
yeah.
element, that dryer there.
Yeah,
The one
that
goes
dries the stone off before it goes in, doesn't
one,
it? And that keeps the bitumen nice and hot. The other one does it.
Bitumen,
There at the back.
bitumen and that.
Oh, the bitumen's over the back.
See the white thing is where it says Cemex
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
the distance, they're bitumen.
What's in that one there then?
That's a silo, that's
That's what, sorry?
filler. Filler that just goes into the
Oh, just
SMA and stuff like
right. Okay.
Yep.
Right. So, something I've never asked before. You know, you have loads of different mixers for concrete.
that. This is asphalt, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you have loads of different mixers for asphalt, or is
Oh
it?
yeah, we do, yeah.
Right.
Loads.
Different size stone.
Right.
Like
Depends on.
Depends what you need it for.
Yeah, because I noticed when they lay a road surface, they lay a really coarse layer,
Yeah.
and then they put a fine layer over the top.
Like you say, you normally have a base course,
Yeah.
which is similar to this.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you'll have a fine layer, which will be similar to that bit there. You see the
Yeah. I
difference?
was watching them lay it once, and there was a guy there with like an ultrasound machine,
Mm.
and as they were laying it, he were going along with this ultrasound machine to make sure that it was laid at the correct depth and all that kind of stuff.
Sometimes the core drill it, you know,
Yeah.
come after core drill it, and obviously you'll see the thickness in asphalt there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's if they want to be pedantic.
Yeah. But the ultrasound is less invasive, isn't it? Obviously.
It is, yeah.
You know, because if you start drilling holes in it,
Yeah.
that's where
Freshly-
water gets in and it
Freshly
starts
laid
breaking.
asphalt, you're thinking.
Yeah, it breaks
drill
up,
it.
breaks the surface up
Yeah.
and everything, doesn't it? No, it's all interesting, all this stuff.
Like the doors, where the doors open up there,
Yeah,
that's the screen. So the material goes through that dryer,
yeah,
up the elevator, which is the blue.
the blue one, yeah,
Into the screen at the top,
yeah,
which defines the aggregates from
Yeah.
20 mil, 10 mil, and 6 mil.
right,
And it'll drop through to some bins that's underneath,
yeah,
and then it drops down into the mixer,
right.
whichever.
And how many truckloads a day can you pump out, or an hour can you pump out here then?
It depends. Sometimes we're really busy, and sometimes we're not. So
If you're working at capacity, what can you do?
we do 300 and something. It's only 1 ton mixer, so it only drops 1 ton at a time.
Right,
So the other week we did 300 and
About 320 ton, weren't it?
320 ton in a day. When I first started here 5 years ago, we was only doing roughly about 70, 80 ton a day.
right,
It was mainly collects, but now we're getting quite a few deliveries going out.
right, okay. So it's getting busier and busier then?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Yeah,
It seems to have come after COVID,
yeah.
all of a sudden.
Well, a lot of places closed down, didn't they?
Yeah, but we've opened all the way through.
Yeah, a lot of like concrete places and things, especially when builders weren't working, they all closed, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
There's a big one out at just outside Grimsby, Immingham there, and that's a Cemex place, and that's all shut down, been shut down since COVID hit.
Did you do your auditing through COVID?
I only started May last year.
Did you?
Yeah, I only started May last year.
So, there's
700 and odd videos.
you PJ,
I'm PJ, I'm the good looking one.
and there's DJ, isn't there?
DJ,
DJ and DJ audits.
yeah, DJ wears a mask.
All the time.
Well, he wears one when there's a camera around. He don't wear he don't wear one at night in bed, I don't think.
He does.
Yeah, well, he needs to.
He does.
He needs to. I'll ask him next time I speak to him. I'll probably be speaking to him later on. I'll ask him. But yeah.
It seems to be quite busy, doesn't it, your channel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I see that Steve Taylor one.
Yeah.
Which one?
No, Greg. Well,
I seen-
a
I seen you
member
go
who
to the
didn't know
concrete-
what he was doing.
Go to the concrete plant first today, so I can't help you, mate. I walked off.
I don't know.
Oh,
what
I get that quite often.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Either that or
I suppose
either that or piss off you can't video here.
Yeah, I suppose it's one of them. If you don't know who you are, well, obviously
Yeah.
we spotted who you are.
Well, I got down to Enver down there. I'd not been there 30 seconds and this woman's coming out going, "Don't stand in the gateway there, you'll get run over." I know how traffic works, love, and they're big enough to see, I can move.
I've got here easy enough.
Yeah, I've got eyes, I've got ears, and I'm sure a driver will see me.
I've actually drove it if you didn't recognise.
Yeah, I don't know. But yes, and then I've had somebody else come out saying be careful, and I mean, I understand that.
To a reason.
Yeah, I understand the reason behind it, but you know, I'm not a child.
Yeah.
But that bit of road down there is deadly for walking on, isn't it?
Terrible.
You know, I mean, they've got vehicles parked all up and down the curb. You can't walk on curb, you've got to walk on road.
That's it, there's no footpaths down there.
No. Well, there is, but they've got
Yeah,
all
a little bit
vehicles
now.
parked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't used to be. Obviously, we've got little bits now, but
Yeah.
before it was just grass both sides,
Yeah.
all muddled up.
Well, I one of them that come out and said about me being careful. I says it's bloody deadly down here. They've got footpaths and you can't walk on footpaths because of vehicles. He says I'm going to get that sorted. I'll get them all shifted. I says, well, I don't know where you're going to put them. You know.
Yeah, they haven't got much parking down there.
No.
No.
And it's not like you're going anywhere, is it?
No.
It's a dead end down there.
Yeah.
But you know. Anyway, right, I'm going to bugger off, lads.
No problem. Good to see
Very
you
much,
anyway.
yeah.
Have a nice big fat bastard down the chimney time. As you can probably tell, I'm a bit bar humbug.
It is.
Yeah, and doing some work. Get his overalls.
Always busy, always.
Well, it's either that or he's got a real good washing machine.
This one here, you mean?
I have, yes. A very good washer. You can see.
Yeah?
He's actually an electrician, this one.
I know, he's told me.
Clean. Him and Green out there.
Yeah.
He's been here 23 years. That's who you should be asking questions.
All right. You'd have thought he'd have gone home by now, wouldn't you, after 23 years?
He's the gaffer's brother.
Oh, is he? He's a gaffer's brother.
That's one there.
Nepotism, eh?
The green hat is your first aider.
Oh, you're a first aider, are you?
So if he comes to give you a kiss of death, run off. Hey, Neil. Yeah.
As long as you don't want to give me a massage, I'm all right.
Well, I don't know.
He's good at that.
Hey,
Is he?
you don't know, Neil.
Will you fit two in there?
What?
Two pistons?
No, I only put one at a time.
Right, like I say, I'm going to bugger off, lads.
Righto then, pal.
I'm just going to have a walk outside, see if I can get a few more photos, and
Yeah.
then I'm going to get off.
No worries.
Unfortunately, it's.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
the,
I've got them in car, but I just can't be asked to get them out. And then you're going to say, well, you can't come on site unless you've been inducted first.
Correct.
That's correct. Yeah.
And every time I've been inducted, they've never used Vaseline.
Oh, yeah.
Never used
Oh,
any
yeah.
lube at all.
Plenty here.
What, lube?
Yes.
All right, okay. You're an Apple man, are you?
I am, yes.
He's the one that inducts
Unfortunately,
you.
yeah.
He's the one that inducts you, is he? All right. Right, anyway, thanks for your time, lads.
Okay, then.
Yeah, good to
No
see you.
problem.
Catch you all later. Well, what a cracking bunch of lads.